Hi everyone. Just wanted to jump on here. I know I'm a little early, but I wanted to post this announcement so that you guys had ample amount of time to be working on your assignments after you hear this video. So I'm coming to you a little early, which I'm very proud of myself for doing. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is apologize profusely. I was reconciling some of our grading today and realized that I had not graded one of your week 4 responses. So I apologize for that. Those grades are in now, as well as all your week 5 grading. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and you have a happy new year this evening and stay safe. So here we go, week 6, your final week. So this will begin Tuesday, and final assignments will then be due next Monday. So not this Monday, the next Monday. We only have one discussion post this week, and I think that's because we're heavy-ended on submissions, so light-ended on discussion posts. And the one discussion post that we are going to participate in is about grief. Grief is a complex topic. You can experience grief not only from the death of a loved one, but also the loss of something. So loss of relationships, loss of a job, even transition into retirement from full-time working can cause grief and loss symptoms. So it's a big topic to cover. When people think of grief, we typically think of someone who has passed away, but all of these other areas encompass loss as well. I really like the blog that is linked in your assignment instructions. I think there's a plethora of information there, and I love that she touches on the other losses involved with grief, such as relationships, divorce, things like that. So at least take a look at that. You are allowed to choose other articles to summarize, but that blog is very, very helpful. So at least peek around there and see what you think of some of those articles. I recently have gone through a major loss in my life. I lost my mom in July. And so the grief process is very familiar. I have several other losses as well that I have experienced, including a brother, a niece, a best friend, and all of my grandparents. So I love this topic. I love to counsel people in this topic. So hopefully I will get a chance to participate a lot with you guys in this discussion. Please let me know if you have any questions about the grief process and counseling through grief. It is, like I said, a topic that I'm super interested in. So moving on, we have 3 submissions this week. One is the case study of Johnny. Couple of things I want to point out here. You don't have to answer the questions that are on the case study. So when you download the case of Johnny, you'll see some questions at the very bottom. Some of them are similar to what its assignment questions ask you to do, but just refer back to the assignment instructions and answer those questions. One of them asks you to list the mental health diagnosis and the substance abuse diagnosis. So make sure you give me both. Mental health, substance abuse. They are not the same thing. Mental health are things like depression, anxiety, personality disorders, etc. Substance abuse is going to be alcohol use, marijuana use, stimulant use, etc. So make sure you give me both, please. And then you'll answer the other questions as they ask you. Just make sure you focus on the assignment objectives. You have a journal article that I wanted to clarify something in the instructions. So it's a substance abuse and mental illness journal submission. The title says journal. The instructions then go on to tell you to write a 2 to 3 page paper. I'm going to stick with journal. I don't think this information is enough to write a scholarly paper on, so I'm not going to grade you according to that, okay? So just wanted to clarify there. You can write it informally as a journal entry and don't have to be as formal as a scholarly paper. So ignore that little typo there. I tried to edit it, but can't seem to get in to do that. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. All right, then you've got your final project, your mock counseling session. I have went over this a few times, but a couple things I do want to reiterate is that you have to do a video of yourself counseling a client of your choice. I would recommend somebody that you don't really know, somebody that you're an acquaintance with, maybe a coworker, a friend of a friend kind of thing. The assignment instructions do indicate that prior to the session starting, you need to share the client's reason for coming to counseling and what approach you plan on implementing. That's very, very helpful for me to just watch for those interventions, those techniques. So if you say you're using cognitive behavioral therapy, then I'm going to be looking for certain things in your video. So make sure you mention that. You can give me as short as 10 minutes, but no longer than 20. I did mention in another video, if your session goes longer than 20 minutes, I am grading the first 20 minutes, and that is all. I will try my best to give you feedback on the entire session, but I can only grade those first 20 minutes because if I have to stop at 20 minutes, I need enough there in those first 20 minutes to be able to grade you on. Again, there's lots of people in this class. If you give me hour-long sessions, that's a lot of time that I then have to spend watching those videos. So just be mindful of that, please. If your video, you can use YouTube to upload it. Vimeo, I believe is how you pronounce that, to upload as well. And then I believe I'm reading instructions here, or any other means as long as you are able to submit the online course. Yeah. So yeah, use YouTube. That's how I upload these videos. If you don't have an account, it looks like you can upload, even if you don't have accounts to those places, with videos 15 minutes or less. So if you can keep it under that, then you can use it even without an account. So then don't forget to include the paper with your video. So it's a 1 to 2 page paper summarizing your experience of conducting the counseling, making sure that you put in the approach or technique and what you believe you did well and what you could have done differently, as well as the client's issue. So it's a lot, lots of submissions. Get started as soon as you can. If you have any questions, I'm here. I will be checking my email daily, if not several times a day. I usually just open up a tab and leave it open most of the day as I'm working with clients and such. So I will check back periodically. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns about any of this. Hope you are doing well, and congratulations on making it through the course. If I don't get a chance to post another video, I've certainly appreciated all of your hard work through this course. I appreciate you hanging in there with some of these really complex theories and concepts. So you guys have been wonderful to work with, and I look forward to hopefully working with some of you in the future. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.